Alright, welcome. Let's try this again. I did some big long video, then realized that my program glitched and stopped recording after 10 seconds. So, awesome. This is uh, Twisted Metal Black 2, technically. Um, and in 2005, it was canceled because 6 key members were killed in a plane crash. And then they somehow magically wrote a letter and sent it uh, to Sony. Except that didn't happen, and to make it even more fun, supposedly there was an actual plane crash on that day when people died, so it seems kind of unsensitive or insensitive. Unsensitive. I like that. See, it seemed improper. I don't even know what I'm doing now. This was gonna be the Twist Metal Black follow up. Um, I think there's like 2 levels on this, maybe 3. Yeah. See, I was playing as Darkseid. So, this is the Twist Metal Head-On Extra Twisted Edition for PlayStation 2. Um, One of the bonus things on this disc, just saying, fine. One of the bonus things on this disc was an interview with Dave Jaffe. I keep calling it an interview, but it was more of just like him just sitting down and talking about the history of the series. But anyways, he mentioned that when he got to Black, he kind of burnt out on the genre, and so he kind of just threw himself wholeheartedly into uh, into the story. And he feels like since he left the gameplay without any real direction or anything, that it ended up suffering because of that. And the gameplay was definitely divisive. Um, you had some people who loved the much harder game, and then you had people like me who I always loved Twisted Metal. I was never very good at Twisted Metal, and so um, thought I could. Oh, over here. I was gonna say I thought I could break through this. I just played this. I knew I could break through it. Anyways, you had people like me who I was never really all that great at Twisted Metal. Anyways, um, so the increased difficulty definitely did me no favors. I always really sucked at Black. So playing these demos of I mean, it's only the first couple levels, so I'm sure the difficulty would increase as the game went on. But it plays so much smoother. I would have loved for this game to come out. But there were a few different concepts, and they show one of them in the bonus section of this disc. Something to do with Sweet Tooth being able to get out of the vehicle and just walk around. Try to show that before I finish the video. I just glanced down to make sure I'm actually recording this time. Yay, the video's working. Yeah, Jeffy talking about Black was pretty interesting. I'm not gonna put that interview on this video, but I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. So if I remember, I'll just throw a link to the whole thing in the description. But he talked about how he was pushing, trying to go like darker than before, which he definitely succeeded. Oh crap! I haven't been paying attention. And last time I got down to one last enemy, and hadn't even died yet. Yeah, last time I was about to reset the game because there was like one glitched enemy who was outside the map and I couldn't find him. And then that's when I realized that, oh, the recording froze at 10 seconds. Awesome. I probably shouldn't blow up myself. Yay. But he talked about some of the scenes, some of the darker stuff that upset people. Like there's a story of the preacher who thinks that he's exorcising a demon out of a child, ends up drowning the child in holy water. When he comes to his senses, like the parents are trying to pull his arms back, and he realizes that he was just doing a baptism, not an exorcism. And like they talk about that still in like the video clip on the actual game, but I guess there was images. The game was kind of partially animated images, not really videos. But you fool for your shield. But yeah, apparently that baby, showing images of the baby being drowned was a step too far. And he said that kind of opened the floodgates. Like as soon as they were able to prevent him from doing one thing, that gave everyone license to try to get what they didn't like removed from the game. He said they always approached it with a, aren't we better than this? But storyline wise, I would have loved to have seen where this went. Because Blight kind of lined up with the previous games. I mean, technically speaking, I don't think they had much in mind as far as story was concerned. Oh, crap. On the first game. Oh, there's my ram. I should probably look and see which weapon I'm using before I hit the button. Alright, I need to get health. Ah, I missed him. Let's open the clip boom on the way through. Let's see. Let's see if the health regenerates over here. So there's a lot of games where, like, the very first game in this series, you can tell that they didn't think they were going to have a franchise. So you get to the second game, and it's like, oh crap, how do we make this connect? I feel like Twisted Metal is definitely one of those games. There's gotta be health somewhere. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna have to drive down the street. In the first game, the story that kind of becomes the canon ending is the taxi driver, Yellow Jacket. The basic storyline of Twisted Metal is that, you know, Calypso holds a tournament, and if you win, he grants one of your wishes. Turns out Calypso has stolen the power of a demon, so he has the power to grant wishes, but he loves twisting the wish to turn it into something bad for the people. But in the first game, Yellow Jacket, he wins, and all he wants is information on his long lost son. And Calypso basically informs him, like, oh, didn't you know your son was in the tournament? Like, you killed him. Turns out his son is Sweet Tooth, driver of the ice cream truck. Actually, technically speaking, the ice cream truck is named Sweet Tooth, and the driver is Needles Kane. But for ease, we're just gonna call him Sweet Tooth. I don't know why I keep grabbing remote mines. I rarely use them. Here, have a mine. Here, have a mine. Here, have a mine. I just blow myself up. So I feel like I'm getting part of the two different endings mixed together. So originally there were live action endings recorded for Twisted Metal 1. Jaffe talks about it on that video. Said that he wanted to make movies, not necessarily make video games. So in his mind, um, it was kind of a stepping stone, and so he made live action videos thinking, yeah, some Hollywood director is going to see these and think, man, we got to get that kid. He's got talent. He's like, now I look at him and I'm just like, these things are garbage. Where are you? Okay. But anyways, so I think some of these details might have been from the video version, which is slightly modified. But basically, I know in the video, Sweet Tooth offers Yellow Jacket the chance to become his personal driver. I don't remember if he offers him that in the text version. But when you get to the second game, you get to the final boss, and it's a massive ice cream truck. This time painted black and purple instead of the white and purple like the original one was. And the driver starts screaming how you killed my boy, and you realize, oh crap, that's Yellow Jacket from the first game. Okay, yeah, I hit it too fast and blew up myself. There you are. But another character that's important in that one is Roadkill. Now, Roadkill was in the first game, but was a completely different character. It's too late. Jeez, that is hard to control. You and your shields. Did I get him? Oh, there's still one. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay, in the first game, Roadkill was a veteran. He had lost his entire platoon in some jungle, so his wish was to go back in time so he could warn his platoon and they wouldn't die. He gets there, he radios immediately, so they stop and don't go into, oops, wasn't paying attention to what I was on, but that worked out well. They wait and end up being saved, but he ends up getting ambushed himself, and now he dies. Oh, don't do... Good. So they bring back the vehicle Roadkill in the second game, but now it's a new driver. Now it's a homeless man named Marcus Kane. Which is important because, as I mentioned earlier, Sweet Tooth's real name was Needles Kane. I don't think they have it yet in the series, but eventually later in the series you find out that Marcus Kane and Needles Kane are the same person. He just has a split personality. But he says that he knows that if you beat the game with him, he says that he knows it's all a dream and he wants to wake up. Sweet Tooth congratulates him, or Sweet Tooth, Calypso congratulates him, saying, like, I knew you'd be the one to figure it out, or something along those lines. He wakes up in a hospital, surrounded by the various contestants from the game, and they tell him that, oh, it was a horrible car crash. You're the first one to wake up. Nice. I'm going to need to go get some health. So that's important because possibly they were continuing that storyline with Twisted Metal Black. So in Twisted Metal Black, that's when they revealed that Marcus and Needles are the same person. But right now, everyone's trapped in basically in Needles' head, and so I don't know. I don't know what other fan theories there are. I kind of assume that um, Calypso wasn't necessarily waking him up like from a dream, but actually more of waking him up to the truth. Okay, I can't get in there yet. Oh, there's the health. Knew I was out here for something. So, um, in Twisted Metal 2, Marcus wakes up and then ends up in black, becoming aware of Needles. And then in the next game in the series, Head On, Needles becomes aware of Marcus, and then there's an ending where basically both personalities fully wake up, and so they become a whole and thereby potentially even more dangerous. But I would have loved to have seen, because although in some ways Head On is continuing certain parts of the story from Black, it's set more in the cartoony like Twisted Metal 2 world. And so I would have loved to have seen certain parts of the storyline of like Needles becoming aware of Marcus within the actual Black universe. Oops. Ah, I missed him again. Man, I'm bad at aiming that. Haha. Alright. Now we're making some progress. Crap. Once again, I need to pay attention to what weapons I have selected. I need to get another health pickup. Yeah. Ah. Let's see. Something I keep forgetting to look up. They're supposed to be making like a Twisted Metal series. I'd love to see what they have planned with that, or if they're even still doing it. I remember when I forgot he still has a transformation from Black. Oh, come on. I don't want to waste a... If I was going to say he's so close, I don't want to waste this special on him. Oh, crap. Alright, I need to go get some weapons. But anyways, I remember when they did the reboot of the Death Race series. I remember that first trailer. I was so excited. I swear that thing just looked straight up like Twisted Metal. I think at the end of it, they even had the teaser for the semi. Just like, oh my word, is that Darkseid? And then it's like Death Race. Like, oh, okay, it's not what I was expecting, but take what I can get. Like, I was hoping that movie was going to be super successful, so someone would look at the Twisted Metal license like, yeah, we should do that. Then the Death Race series got weird. Oh, jeez. There we go. That's how you do it. I need health again. There we go. Just stay close to this, basically. I gotta get rid of him. That special he has is too damaging. There we go. Where are you guys? Okay, he's out there, and there you are. Really? That hit him. Did it take damage? I can't tell. Oh, crap. And the health's not back yet. Oh, it just showed up. I gotta run for a second. So the second Death Race movie, well, technically the third, because the original was like a 70s movie, I think, 70 or 80s, starring Sylvester Stallone and David Carradine, called Death Race 2000. Oops. And then so they made their kind of dark, gritty reboot of it in the early 2000s. I suppose late 2000s. I think that would have been about 2007. Anyways, so they did a follow-up of that, and there were like similarities in the plot, like having the race revolve around the most popular driver, Frankenstein, revealing that Frankenstein is actually different racers, because like the driver, you know, eventually gets in so many crashes that he dies. And then the whole plot of, well, if you win enough for this story, that if you won enough races, you would be freed from prison. And so basically it was, oh, we can't let Frankenstein actually win. For one, we have to keep the ratings up, and two, we can't release him back into society. So the second movie jumps back in time, and I think actually is showing like kind of the first Frankenstein, if I remember correctly. You're kind of seeing the creation of Death Race. Then the third movie, I think, takes place after the second one. Kill the clowns. I don't remember if the third movie takes place after. I think it does take place after the Death Race 2. But now they're moving it to like some massive race out in the desert. Yeah, in the second movie, like you're seeing like kind of the precursors to it, like just like a straight up hand-to-hand combat with the weapons occasionally being thrown in. Then the next one to spice it up, oh, now we're out in the middle of the desert on like a rally race. I like this level. But then it got weird, because like the next one, like Mad Max Fury Road had come out, and it was just like they're like, oh, Mad Max is popular, let's do that. So now there's like this walled off city where the prisoners live in, and it's inside there is just straight up Mad Max, and Frankenstein is the leader of the walled off city. And since Frankenstein wears a mask, I think at some point someone kills him and basically takes over as Frankenstein. I think I missed him. I know I missed him. That was bad. Let's see. I probably should have got the weapons there. Nah, it's just turbo. Yeah, it still got him. I love that thing still gets like the full 35 damage even if I barely hit the guy. Alright, health. Oh, I already got health. Oh, I got more health. So since I beat the 3 levels that they had um, available in the incomplete story mode, I unlocked a 4th level and a vehicle. Actually, there's a few different vehicles you can unlock. There's like gold versions of a couple. What the? Okay. Ooh. Should see if I can shoot more missiles because 5 damage isn't very much. Well, that sucked. Sometimes weaker ones you can fire off a whole bunch. But yeah, there's a few different vehicles you can unlock. And then I think this is the only level you can unlock. I legitimately don't remember. But I'm going to head back to the main menu and show off some of the bonus features on this. I like they get shot and they gain physics. Oh, we're gonna fall. Oh, that's the end of my day. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna skip this. I just wanted to show that a little bit since I had unlocked some stuff. Right, so one of the many concepts they kind of had that they gave up on included like an open world game where you controlled Needles Kane. Doesn't look too bad, but you can see that it's not very complete. Like there's no real hazards or anything. You just kind of run through levels and grab little speech bubbles. Let's see. Find at least the first couple of those. Come on. Nothing hidden over here. But I would love to see more developers do stuff like this. Just throw in like little bonuses of, you know, like here's versions of the game that got canceled, or yeah, here's previous games we started working on, but decided not to finish. The entire foot section was planned for the never-released Twist Metal Black Part 2. In those sections, players would selected both Sweet Tooth and the Preacher and gone on foot to perform a variety of character-based missions. What you see here is all that remains of those foot missions. The animation is crude, the art is not final, there's little gameplay. Still, we thought you would enjoy this behind-the-scenes look at what might have been. See if you can locate all the glowing Sweet Tooth heads in the level. Each one will reveal more about the past of the Twist Metal series. Thank you for playing our game, exploring Twist Metal past with us. Yours truly, Twist Metal Team. Aww. I think I saw... I can't go back. I was going to point out a young Jaffe. Work in 2 ways. Someone has an idea for a cool setting, then the team comes up with gameplay for that setting. Someone has an idea for a cool battleground shape that would lead to fun gameplay. As you can see from the images, many levels start out as very simple shape sketch and then expand to highly detailed maps. Most of these maps are from Twist Metal 1 and 2. Jeez, I can't like make out anything on that. Okay, that's like kind of looks like the highway level from Black. Suburbia. That was a huge level in Twisted Metal 1. My word, that was a huge level. And then when you went to like the multiplayer to try to explore it, it was like an eighth of the level. Suit City. Suit City, here we come. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh. Electrical. I was gonna try to get outside this building, but now I'll read one more and then I'm gonna exit this. Concept art is used to aid the game's modelers, show them what the world they're building should look like. Concept art is also used to sell core ideas of the level, helping everyone involved get the emotional feel of the level should evoke. Sometimes, as you can see from these images, concept art reaches a finished, polished state. Other times, the art is a rough sketch meant to indicate a layout, perspective, or mood. Okay, that kind of looks like one of the cutscenes. Oh my word, that level will give you some stress. That was what would that have been, North Pole, from Twisted Metal, or South Pole, I think, from Twisted Metal 2. You were on a massive iceberg, and chunks of the iceberg were falling off. There were cracks all over the place, and you would see like a little bit of air escaping, like a little bit of snow dust fly up, and then the entire section would raise up and then sink down into the water. But as soon as you started seeing the air escaping from the cracks, you just had to floor it to try to get past. I just watched a couple of these. This video is getting pretty long, so I need to stop soon. I think these are all on YouTube also. This is what Dave Jaffe thought was going to get him into Hollywood.
Congratulations! You have won my contest. Welcome to my home. As you know, Mr. Kane, you are now able to claim any prize you request.
You just don't know. You don't know what it was like for me. And I, and you, and them. You don't know!
Look, I'm a bit confused, Mr. Kane. You do understand, by winning High Octane, you are entitled to any request of any value. And yet, you asked me for this?
Oh, man. Give me that. Give me!
A paperback bag? You can't be serious.
Oh, man. Down! Down! You get down the street! You said it would be easy. Do you know what they did? Do you? Now it's my turn. It's my world. It's my word. It's my turn. It's my day. Boo. Cuckoo.
lady. I owe you a debt of gratitude. You are welcome to stay in my realm for as long as you desire.
You guys are both sick. I'm getting out of here, and I'm taking your truck.
Cinematic masterpiece. Let's see. Oh, Yellow Jacket. Here's Sweet Tooth's father.
As you are the winner of this contest, I have agreed to grant any request you ask for. But yet, you've asked for nothing.
Well, I just... Well, actually, sir, I really wanted just another chance to drive.
My God, you killed everyone. You suddenly don't drive like a man who has nothing to gain. The way you took out your own son. Oh, that was one of the best kills I've seen in the last 10 years. It's hard to believe you're really the father of that psychotic clown in the ice cream truck. Your driving skills are vastly superior. Come now, Mr. Kane. You must want something.
Soon, as you can probably tell, I'm gonna pass along. I just wanted one more shot.
What if I told you there was no need to move on? No need to ever die?
What do you mean?
I have many abilities, Mr. Kane. Many powers.
You are a lucky man.
Well, just a second. I don't want this.
Please, Mr. Kane. What have you got to lose? Trust me.
Oh, that's strange. It tastes like...
Mr. Kane, the world is now your oyster. I need a driver. Someone to travel the world and search for new drivers for each year's competition. You'll never die. And you'll drive forever. What do you say, Mr. Kane?
Sounds good to me, baby.
I was just realizing the Calypso kind of looks like Weird Al Yankovic. Go to Spectre. Here's some acting.
As you well know, any prize you request will be yours.
Did you get a chance to read over my request?
I did.
Did Skip part of that? That was weird.
As you well know, any prize you request will be yours.
Did you get a chance to read over my request?
I did. Here's your answer. Here is your future.
This is it? This is gonna bring me back to life?
It will. Back to the wife you left behind. Back to the little girl you've never seen. Back to the world of the living.
Thank you, Calypso. Thank you, my God. What's happening?
You're being born again.
God, thank you, Calypso. I feel great. I feel alive. I feel...
Betrayed.
What? No. Don't. Please don't.
I giveth, and I taketh away. Try again next year, driver.
Calypso, no. Please don't.
No! Ah!
I hope that's all. I hope that's the level of acting I have if I'm ever killed by a gunshot. I'll end on Darkseid. This is one where you like see the demon that he had captured.
Ah, Mr. Ash. Let's see what you've come asking for.
I've come to get back what's mine. Let's go, Black. It's time to come home.
Black? I don't understand.
It is not your place to understand. And even though you'll never admit it, there are many things you will never fully understand. And you, Black. I granted you more power than I gave any other demon, and you left. You left me.
No! Black! Where are you going? No! What are you doing with Black? Ah! No! 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 No!
Let's go, Black. The fires of hell need fuel.
Hollywood, you missed an opportunity. You could have had that. Actually, I love how cheesy these things are. Like, if he had done a TV series back then, I would have definitely watched it. But that is long enough. I'm approaching 50 minutes, so thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, my dear friends, until next time.